Hello everyone, Elrama Asia here. Welcome to my channel if you're new. And if you are a subscriber, thanks for coming back. So, I want to talk about ET contact, extraterrestrial contact, for disclosure, and channeling. So, I'm having a lot of downloads today, the 10th of March 2020. And so, I want to talk about ET contact and channeling. And that channeling is the first, usually, well, not usually, is my first mean of extraterrestrial contact. So I started channeling back in 2016. I was aware that it was channeling, but I had doubts on how this thing worked. I was still healing and working through my fear, belief system, Christian upbringing, and stuff like that. So I was working through those energies back in 2016, but I was channeling, and I do have channel message from 2016 written down in a notebook. So I want to talk about the channeling aspect. That channeling is actually a spiritual ability, a human capability. Humans are able to channel. Everybody is able to channel extraterrestrial beings, or even to channel beings on this earth plane, cube form. So channel is a natural born ability, and everybody is capable of channeling. But channeling is a spiritual ability that requires quite a lot on the body. Actually, what it really requires to channel is to run the natural energy of the body. Try to keep the body's energy as pure and natural, or in an alkaline state, as possible. And this will give you the gateway to channeling, to emit your frequency and to pick up on other frequencies of extraterrestrial beings on this earth plane. So channeling, to me, is one of the first means of extraterrestrial contact. And through channeling, we are able to receive information from other aspects of ourselves, or even other beings that exist in this multiverse. And we usually find that people who channels information is actually information that is disclosing something, that is disclosing a happening or something that had happened. So that's where disclosure comes in the whole part of ET contact, for disclosure. So yeah, channeling in fact is a process that requires a lot. For me, I find that I'm able to tap in more into my field, my personal energy field, my frequency, to emit my frequency, to pick up on other high dimensional frequencies, when I do a lot of fasting, and when my body weight and my body fat is down to a minimal, like when I'm really thin, so to speak, when I don't have a lot of body fat, I'm able to feel my body more and to sense these energies, because that's how I channel. I channel in the form of feeling. I feel, and it translates automatically in writing. So I will write, or I will just retain the information as I channel, and I will later write or make a recording about it. So for me, I am a feeler. I feel things, and that's how I channel information, through feeling. I do have sometimes when I channel information, like I'm doing something and then a thought that is not regarding whatever I'm currently doing in the present moment, a thought does pop up out of nowhere that is in no relation to what I'm doing. I take that as synchronicity and as channeling as well. So, yeah. But everybody is capable of channeling, and channeling is a birthright. But most people don't channel, and they rely on others to channel because you have to put the body on the serious processes that we're not accommodated to, we're not used to, so to speak, like fasting for several days, no food. You have to go through a lot of pain, yes, headaches, stomach ache, but it's for the good. And whenever extraterrestrial beings or your higher self, higher aspects of yourself, I'm going to keep it to extraterrestrial beings because most of us are actually in contact with extraterrestrial beings at this time, who are giving us information as how to actually access our higher selves during this time. So channeling process is, it takes a lot on the body to get you into, to get you on that frequency, to get the body as clear as possible so you can actually feel and translate as accurate as possible. Because myself, even when when I channel, the information is somewhat skewed to my ego perception of things and how things should be. I, so to the point where I have channeled messages where I've channeled information, I write it down, and when I do read it over, it's like, okay, doc. And it takes a lot sometimes to digest this information for it to integrate in your system and become a part of your reality. And I have messages like that that's sitting in my book waiting to be shared because it's a lot of information to process and it's not going to be taken well, and maybe the collective is not ready for it as yet. Yeah, so excuse me. Yeah. And I find that most of the times when I even channel extraterrestrial beings, and I will ask for a name, I will never get a name. I will never get a name. Most of my channel messages on my channel, what I got was actually more like locations, and that's the location I use as the name or something. But usually, when I channel beings, it's like there's no name. I'm like, okay then. And I always put a name to it just to say that I channeled from this being, or maybe it felt like that being. Maybe. But yeah, that's my thought and experience about extraterrestrial contact and channeling and disclosure, because most of the information we channel is actually disclosing things to us. It's helping to shift our perceptions and our beliefs about reality and why we're here and who we are. So that's how extraterrestrial contact, disclosure, and channeling comes into play for me. If this information resonates with you, please like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.